Hi folks, in this video, we are going to show you 10 steps to become a millionaire in 10 years. So, if you are already on the way or just getting started, watch this video. Before we start, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss any update. Okay, let's start. How to become millionaire. Number 1 question is, what is a millionaire? A millionaire is an individual with a net worth of £1 million or dollars or more. While millionaires account for a tiny proportion of the population, they possess an immense power over economic resources. The overall amount of money owned by millionaires can be equivalent to the total amount of money held by a far larger number of poor people. Everyone wants to become a millionaire, but most of them don't know where to start. So, here are some simple steps that you can follow consistently to become a millionaire. Number 1. Create a wealth-building plan. A wealth-building strategy is essential for achieving financial independence. A good one assesses responsibilities and assets and is constantly updated as you progress through life in different phases. A strategy, on the other hand, should take into account more than simply your budget. It should consider things like investments, insurance, taxes, education, and retirement. Most experts recommend making a quantifiable financial plan, the kind that's got concrete numbers and specific dates to measure your success. The sooner you start building a plan, the quicker you'll start building wealth. Number 2. Stay away from debt. Our culture has this bad notion that in order to get rich, you must take large risks. People believe that in order to grow, you must obtain business loans and establish lines of credit, and they excuse this by calling to it as leverage, which is simply a fancy name for borrowing money and taking loans. But here's the thing, debt is dangerous to your financial goals. Every time you buy anything on credit or take out a loan, you dig yourself a deeper hole from which to climb. That money plus interest you're giving to lenders may be used to fund your future. The facts are as follows. 9 out of every 10 millionaires have never taken out a business loan, and 73% have never carried a credit card balance in their lives. The main takeaway is this: avoid debt at all costs if you want to become a millionaire. Remember this, the only good debt is no debt. Number 3. Invest early and consistently. The earlier you begin investing, the more unlikely it is that you will become a millionaire. It's as easy as that. If you start putting aside $300 per month at the age of 25 and assume an 11% rate of return, you might be a millionaire by the age of 57. If you maintained investing and retired 10 years later, you'd have a $3.2 million net worth, and it's only $300 each month. Start investing as soon as you are debt-free and have a fully funded emergency fund. There are no exceptions. Maybe you're in your 40s or 50s and you're thinking to yourself, well, that's fantastic for those young people, but there's no way I'm going to get there. We want you to hear us loud and clear. It is never too late or too early to start, no matter how old or young you are. Start where you are. Number 4. Make saving a priority. Congratulations if you've already begun investing. When it comes to retirement savings, the idea is to put 15% of your salary into tax-advantaged retirement accounts. Why? Because how much money you invest is just as important as the act of investing if you want to become a millionaire. We discovered that millionaires who saved 15% of their salary towards retirement required around 20 years or fewer to acquire millionaire status from the start of their trip. Here's how it might play out. In the United States, the average family income is around $68,000. So, if you set aside 15% of your income for retirement, you'd have $10,200 every year, or $850 per month. That money might be worth $2.3 million if invested for 30 years at an annual return rate of 11%. According to researches, 70% of millionaires saved more than 10% of their income during their working years. They saved a lot of money. Number 5. Increase your income to reach your goal faster. A large salary is not required to become a millionaire. After all, 1/3 of all millionaires never earned a 6-figure wage in a single year of labor. However, if you want to attain millionaire status faster, increasing your income is the greatest method to do it. The more money you make, the more money you have to invest. How do you go about doing that? You may ask for a raise or look for a better paying job. You can start that side hustle you've always wanted to do, or sell those items that have been gathering dust in your cellar. Millionaires take personal responsibility for their life, which is one of their distinguishing features. They don't just sit around, hoping that things will change on their own. They get out and do something about it. Number 6. Cut unnecessary expenses. Make sure you're spending your money on purpose and with a purpose as you work towards becoming a millionaire. More than 9 out of 10 millionaires claim They live less than they earn and stick to monthly budgets. And get this, 93% of millionaires still use coupons when shopping. So, regardless to what you may have seen on television or heard on cable news, the ordinary millionaire's life is a simple life. They don't squander their money on unnecessary items. Instead, they look for methods to reduce expenses so that they may save more for the future. Small sacrifices might lead to enormous returns in the long run. So, spend some time reviewing your costs and comparing budgets from past months. Where are your money leaks happening? Remember that any sacrifices you make today, no matter how great or minor, will go a long way toward helping you achieve your goal of becoming a millionaire. Number 7. Keep your millionaire goal front and center. The steps to become a millionaire are fundamentally opposed to how most people behave, which means you'll witness friends and relatives going places, doing things, and purchasing things. And if you focus too much on what they're doing, you might find yourself in severe problems with your own money. Almost half of millennials think social media influences how they spend their money. That is, they are using someone else's highlight reels on their social media page to decide how they spend their money. Don't get trapped into the culture of comparison. Fight it with all your might. Let's be honest, it's time to quit spending money. We don't have to impress people we don't even like. Number 8. Work with an investment professional. Here's a question for you. If you required heart surgery, would you attempt to perform it on yourself? Obviously not. That would be stupid. You'd search for the greatest heart surgeon available. And wouldn't you want to deal with someone who understands what they're doing when it comes to something as essential as your retirement future? Working with an investing professional is one of the wisest investments you can make. Indeed, 68% of millionaires reported working with a financial counselor to assist them achieve their net worth. See what I mean? Building money isn't a one-man show, and it's a good idea to seek advice from those who know what they're doing. Number 9. Develop multiple income streams. Creating several income sources to supplement your full-time income is another approach to become a millionaire in 5 to 10 years or less. Starting a side hustle, getting a part-time work, or starting a home-based company are just a few ideas for making additional money. Remember that this isn't spending money. It must be invested in order to grow. Number 10. Build your network. A recipe for financial success has many ingredients. Some ingredients are more important than others, but there is one ingredient that all wealthy people put in their success recipe all the time and in abundance: fanatical attention to developing strong, long-lasting relationships. Building valuable relationships is one of the cornerstones to financial success. Rich and successful people tend to stick together. Why? It's hard to relate it to your long-forgotten cousin than someone with same journey that you are on. Trust us, at the top it is not lonely. Successful people love to make other people successful as long as they prove them worthy. Prove that you are not wasting his or her time. Remember, your network is your net worth. These successful people that you connect with are willing to help each other if anything goes wrong. It's more like a pact. We all help each other so we don't go broke. Now at this point, many people will say, how can we make an influential network? Well, you have to do one thing. Be good at something. If you are an expert, the rich will seek you at some point and you can make a relationship. Maybe they will require your expertise, and that is the way to go. Okay, that's it. These are some points that you need to work on in order to become a millionaire. Let me know your thoughts and comments and share this video with those who need help. Remember, sharing is caring. And most important thing, leave a like and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any further financial tips.